Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. I am sorry it's been so long, but let's just start off with a nice little ASMR as we drift off to sleep.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong.
Uh-oh.
Or maybe you just get lucky.
That mustache is so great.
Shit.
Shit. I love the way that he said that. That's ridiculous.
No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
Some pointy fangs, bro. I feel like... Yeah, I mean, look at Billy, looks pissed. I don't know, would he put up with a vampire? I guess he is a pretty sexy vampire. Well, let's see what he has to say. How long has it been since you killed someone? Days? Hours?
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals. Boars. Deer. Kobolds. Whatever I can get. It's not enough. Not if I have to fight. I feel so... weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer. Fight better. Please.
Oh,
A strange
he's so pouty.
sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
Ooh. Ooh. Did we start getting stinky with the illithid powers? Maybe. Maybe. Nah. I don't need to know anything more about him other than he's a vampire. I don't care how much you need. You're not drinking my blood.
No, of course. Silly of me to even ask. I'll go and find something on four legs to eat, I suppose. See you in the morning.
Oh. Damn. Let's let him go for now.
You watch him stalk away, slumped, sulking, and ready to kill.
And we're back in our fine regalia here. Everyone marching off towards the various corners of camp, as it were. And it looks like Asterion has something to say.
Morning. I hope last night's little unpleasantness hasn't left a bad taste in your... Well, I hope there are no bad feelings.
Ooh, that's actually kind of true. Having a vampire could be useful. No, but I have questions. How are you standing in the sun?
Oh, I have no idea. By rights, I should be cinders in this light, but someone or something is keeping me alive. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
What's causing this? The Mind Flayer's parasite?
That's my theory, but who knows? I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
A vampire? Well, that explains the pallor. Given our group's nature, I don't see much harm. We're each monsters in the making, after all.
For his sake, he best not develop an appetite for Githyanki.
Enough. We need him, like it or not.
He's not wrong. We're bound together, no matter what comes.
Fine. He stays till he's no longer of use. Besides, my flesh is not so easily tasted. Unless, of course, I have offered it.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Right, there is indeed a long day ahead of us. Now, where shall we go to? Sorry again for the long wait, everyone. Just been focusing on some other tasks. Other projects, as it were. Well, since we're in the Druids' Grove, perhaps we should go and explore a little bit. We haven't been over here yet. What is that? Hello, Mr. Chest. appears to be looking somewhere. Oh, I see it. It's supposed to be hidden behind a pillar that didn't load in yet. My PC might not be good enough for this, honestly. Alright, let's see. Lockpick. Right, difficulty 10. Add a guidance to that. Let's just... normal. Oh, good. Let's use the thieves' tools. We've got 5 of them. You have got to be shooting me. Oh my god, the session is not starting off well, but... Oh my god. Alright, there we go. Finally, Jesus Christ. Alright, what's in the chest? We have a hat. Oh. We have a new hat for Beleg, look at that. Oh, very nice. You know, I'm not as much of a fan of the aesthetic on the cowboy cap. I wonder, is there any way to, Custom? Custom. Oh, I don't know. Alright, that's fine. Let's go and talk to this young lady here, see what she's got going on. Folk songs of Faerun. Myconid song? By Ogma, I hear it and I see it, and I know it and I feel it, but I can't write it, or can I? Book is a clear work in progress, though already extensive, chronicling various musical styles and notation from across Faerun. Amid the orderly symbols and blackened ink, one page stands out. It is awash in color in meandering arcs. The script below reads Myconid song. Interesting.
Moon, sun, will remind me. No, that doesn't work.
I guess she's a bard. Let's help her write a song, guys.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
She sounds a little rough there. What instruments ever do to you? You're butchering it. Yes, that's absolutely what Bella would say.
You think I don't know that?
Oh. Well, no, that's a bit mean. That's a bit mean. Well, I don't know. Perhaps the loot had it coming.
Yes, it's led quite a life of crime. I'm simply putting it out of its misery by slowly killing it with this song. Ugh. I can't... Nothing fits, you know?
My dear, first things first. What's the song about?
My teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her dancing beneath the stars. A huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, My heart hurts.
I didn't skip that, by the way. That just
And
happened.
my words just seem to crumble. Like ash. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect.
Perfectly awful. These are the worst lyrics I've ever heard. Keep going. What would you say to your teacher if she were here right now?
That it's okay. That I'll be okay. And thank you for everything.
All right. That's what your lyrics need to say.
Moon, moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Wait,
Ooh, a little concert?
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace.
Wish it was a little bit
All the
louder.
love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace. Faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace. Faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
sorry.
That song was beautiful. Worthy of a few tears.
Thanks. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming.
Oh.
There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
I don't like gnolls. Gnolls are nasty. Well, you've come up with a fine tribute to her.
Lihala said that's why eulogies were important. They were for the living as well as the dead. I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch to perfect a song. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to Lihala. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
Too sweet. Odiously sweet. The vomitous gall within despairs at your kindness.
Oh. There is something very wrong with my game. I'm gonna try reloading here, guys. I will be right back. Alright, we're back. Hopefully.
How much farther can I go?
We are back. We're good. Alright, well, things are a little bit buggy. You know, the new patch just dropped today. Maybe they broke something. Okay, that appears to be working. Alright, there we go. We've got background music. What's going on here? Oh, they're still standing on guard against the tieflings? Alright. They are doing their thing over here. What should we do today? Let's go and talk to the Druids. We haven't done that yet. Apparently, some lady down here wants to see me.
I'm sorry.
Hey Druids, we just went and slayed a bunch of harpies that were threatening you guys. You wanna maybe do us a favor? Oh. Oh, this looks very bad.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Kagha. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper.
What a bitch.
You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
Thief? Poison? What's this girl's actual crime?
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Kagha. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike. The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
Man, I really hate the Dark Urge. It is real bad. I mean, we've got to take every bard thing that we come across, right? Sylvanus was more concerned with nobly sown seeds than punishing children, was he not? Ooh, that's a difficult one. Alright, alright. See what we can do. Hey, nice. We aced that by 10.
The words of the Tree Father, spoken plain. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila to me.
Sifisif. What the fuck is that?
Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Kagha.
What?
Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Wow. So she's just taken over now. What a bitch. Oh, Gale wants to talk to us. And so does Shadow.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something. Well, rather important.
Rather important, no less. All right, go ahead.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you got Kagha to release the girl. The way we got that boy out of a harpy's clutches.
Yep.
In short, I've grown to trust you.
I wonder if he says different things if you do different things, you know? That's very gratifying to hear.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Oh? What kind of condition?
The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Well, your illness causes you to consume raw magic. I'm going to need the details.
I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns.
He's looking a little veiny.
That is why I turn
face.
to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Well, you certainly dared to say it. Where do you suggest we find the artifacts you need?
We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
I expected as much. I see no upside to this for me. And why exactly would I risk either of those things for a wizard I barely know?
Valid question. If not out of the simple goodness of your heart, then perhaps your own self-interest might be sufficient motivation. Having a wizard like me around is quite the boon when facing the perils that stalk these lands. It'd be far harder for me to assist you if I could barely stand upright. Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death.
Very well, I'll do my best to get what you need.
Thank you. I see my trust in you was not misplaced. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
I'm not sure if we'll be keeping Gale in the party, but it's good to keep him assuaged for now. What does Shadowheart have to say?
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now.
All right.
It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about.
Really?
It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
You sure it's not connected to the tadpoles?
Positive. You can trust me on that.
This doggy. Then to other matters. Alright.
But I won't let this grow behind.
Oh, good, I suppose. Silver. Level 11 wolf. Well. Let's talk to this young man right here. He seemed to be against Kagha, and she's a huge bitch.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
That Kagha seems like a huge bitch.
Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader.
Kagha seems happy to rule the roost. Who's your real leader?
Master Halsin. Perhaps goblin called, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Kagha back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad.
If no one's looking for Halsin, I could do it.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
No need to fret, I'll find him. I'd like a more solid offer than anything.
Our need is great. I will open the treasures of this grove to you, even if the circle forbids it. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
Saved against frightened? Is she scared of doggies? Interesting. Kagha, Archdruid. You know, back in the day, Archdruid didn't mean just, you know, a level 5 druid. You were the fucking druid. AD&D was a different time, friends.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Well, I think you're a huge bitch. Only a monster would threaten a child.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster.
Well,
No matter.
that's a little different from what we...
I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
This rite must be born of powerful magic.
The rite of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out.
Turning your back on the needy. Is this truly the way of Sylvanas?
A disease of the flower must not reach the root. Pluck the petals, sever the branch if you must, but cut out the rot before it infects the whole of the wood. Teachings of the Tree Father. Do you agree?
Words you have twisted to justify your cruelty.
Words I heed to the letter, to keep my brood safe. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Offers the apple, but is prepared to give the stick. Then it seems I'd best speak to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
I think she's just racist and hates tieflings. I think that's really all it is. Otherwise, she would probably, you know, like, invite them in. Like, invite, hey, do you want to join our druid circle? You just have to follow Sylvanas, who's, you know, he's kind of a cool dude. Am I silly? Am I silly for thinking that? I suppose we can talk to the other druids as well. Anything interesting to say, guys?
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
Oh, what an asshole.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
Wow. Okay, so I can see exactly how and why Kagha has gained power here.
Have the right to defend our home. So that's what you want? To kill a bunch of innocents?
Maybe not. I don't really want to mess about with a dire wolf, to be honest. Grove artifacts. Examine. Register of druidic relics and their uses. Alright. Well, we won't go about stealing things. Didn't mean to do that, sorry, bud. I'll leave you to it there, Silver. I just wanted to give him some pats, but he doesn't seem too open to it. You see anything in this basket here? Oh, some lovely cheese. Tasty. Now, there was supposed to be someone else in here that we were supposed to see. And I guess she must be back here. Oh, there she is. Perception check, you say?
Something over there.
Something over where? I don't see it. Ah, a stone slab.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Is there anything I can do to help?
A moment.
This may be kept.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
I'm looking for Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
I hear Halsin's the best healer around. I need to find him.
You and every other soul here. I can help if something's wrong. I'm no Master Halsin, but I can manage.
Do you know anything about mind flayers?
Why are you asking?
Something crawled into my eye.
Did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles.
You know them. Can you help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
Secret door is now not so secret.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
The drowned eye have the same kind of parasite.
Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening.
Are you going to do with
you
that
got
branch?
me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
No, I'll stay. I'd rather know exactly what you're up to.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
What's that plant? Will it help?
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
She doesn't want us to see it. It's probably poison. An intellect of Valor spoke to me as if... No, she probably won't want to hear that. I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind flayer ship, I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure.
What's that
Look,
news?
you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more.
Dozens?
Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on.
Why are there so many?
Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
Very, very strange. Some new weapon of the mind flayers, I assume. What do you mean should be changing?
Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their
Sorry,
power.
I'm going to
The
skip.
thing
We've heard
in your
this all
skull,
before.
though, it's one of their worms for sure. But this one, not yet, anyhow.
That's good news.
Could be, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
So, go and get him?
I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. And if you, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life.
All right, I'll find
Thank
Halsin.
you. I wish I could tell you more. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad...
Yes, yes, I'll remember my oath. Now, what can we use this lovely wyvern poison? How about this bitch that almost murdered a child? How about her? No, we'll save it for now, I suppose. It's definitely something to keep in mind, though. Kagha is definitely very dangerous. Not someone that we want in power. But if we can find Halsin, he can boot her out and return things to rights. Although we'll definitely be telling Halsin about the bullshit she tried to pull. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. The update seems to be slowing down my computer's ability to load in assets. I'm pretty perturbed by it, to be entirely honest. But we'll just deal with it. I think we'll probably call it here. I'm going to keep playing and I'll just cut between episodes. But thank you so much for joining us today. I'm going to have a quick look in the shops and see what's available to be bought. And then I think for the next episode we'll be heading out and doing some adventuring, having some fights. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.